Welcome to Ham Radio Notepad. And let me turn off the sound in my ears so I don't get an echo. There we go. So we are going to be doing FT8 today. I have, per Carlos's suggestion, I have cleared my logs. So the band activity is full of a bunch of colors again. So let's see who we can, which contacts we can make. If we look down at the waterfall, it is not looking too happy today. So we will see what we can do. But on the map, we are getting a bunch of contacts on the gray line. So let's see what we can do. Specifically, I really want these Nova Scotia ones. So let's see if I can find them. And right there. Nova Scotia. And let's see. Uh, look up. So we are trying to get VE1NR in Nova Scotia. It has been a couple minutes since I've heard them, so we will see. We will see if they are still hearable or not. Okay, so there we go. We are looking for, see if we can make contact with Wayne in Halifax. And nothing from them. So let's try this person in Ecuador. HC1DAZ in Ecuador. Let's see if we can make contact with them. Way down here. They're coming in at a -8 to a -3. So let's see what we can do. So far, it looks like we still should be open on our waterfall. And they are I'm hearing them continue to call CQ, but they're not hearing me. So let's try to pick up another one. We are going after K80, K8ODM in West Branch, Michigan. And that is not Okay. They're from West Branch, but they're currently in Florida. They're currently down here. They're just and finishing up. So and then they're responding to me. So I'm hearing them at a -8. They are hearing me at a -5. So it looks like we're coming in pretty decent to Florida. That one checks off. And I saw Cuba right there. CO2WP in Cuba. So let's see if we can make a contact with them. Looks like they are responding to someone else. And they look like they're just wrapping up with someone else. So let's see if we can get, if they'll respond to us. Hey, Ham Radio Dude, thank you for joining us. Yes, if you take a look at my waterfall down here, we are not doing good on conditions at all. I'm currently trying to make a contact in Cuba and see how that goes. There we go. So I am hearing Cuba with a 5, and they are hearing me with a -3. And I am seeing this person right in this, hearing this person right in the square underneath me. And see if I can get on the screen. KN0L. And I haven't gotten anyone that close to me before, so I'm gonna try to get that person uh, now that the Cuba has finished up. And they are KN0. Oh, come on. So and the one thing that just is just the scrolling of the band activity window is sometimes hard to follow. Okay. So let's see. Let's just KN0L. So I'm just going to do this. Just type it in like that. And they're transmitting on the, they're transmit on the odd, I think. Nope, they're transmitting on the even. Their frequency is 705. Uh, let's see what we can hear down there. How have you been? You made some contacts. Hamid, dude, you mentioned making contacts to, I think, Dominican. Have you been making any other contacts so far? I'm trying to get this Nebraska right now, see how that goes. And I don't know if I'm off or not, so I'm just going to switch. Oh, you're working the Argentina right now? You are, Henry, dude. If you want to get on the stream with me, click the link up top, and I'll bring you into the stream. Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of South America down there. I think I'll probably go after one of those two. You're going after Argentina. I'm looking to see if I can make a contact with CX1RL in Uruguay. Right down here, right along the coast. But doesn't look like they are hearing me at all. Sounds good, ham radio dude. I will, hopefully you can figure out what's wrong, and I will talk to you in a little bit. And nothing with them. I'm hearing this let's try this HC1DAZ instead. They are in Quito, Ecuador. I'm hearing them at a -6. Let's see if they can hear me at all. It looks like someone else got in there first, so let's try this person, this one, Carlos PY5AP in Brazil. So it's looking like two people are using that frequency. So let's see if, or right along the same frequency. So let's see what we can get. Okay. They are responding to, they finally got through. They are hearing me. That I am hearing them at a -5. They are hearing me at a -14. So that's probably some reason why they having a little bit of difficulty getting through. So let's see. And they're still giving me a signal report. They're not giving me the Roger Roger. So I don't know if they can hear me or not. And we made it through. So made it through with a -14 and a -2 for hearing them at a -2. So let's see who else we have. So this one's, I don't know if that's South Dakota. This one here is looking for an SD. I don't know if that's South Dakota or it's another country. They're in South America. Unfortunately, I am about 100 yards south of South Dakota. I am currently uh, in Nebraska, right along the border. So let's see. We have a U.S. Virgin Islands here. So uh, let's see if we can make contact with a KP2B in the Virgin Islands. Right down there. We are hearing them at a -3. Let's see if they can hear us at all. And it looks like they can. Whoa, that's a loud one. They're hearing me at a -50. It looks like first time they were doing a -0, and then it comes through as a -15. So that looks, I don't know if they changed the direction of their antenna or what happened, but that's a big jump. So we got a confirmation, Roger, Roger. And we just have someone. So I like the DX ones, and I also like the really close ones. And there is someone, let's see exactly where they are. Yeah, I've seen this person. Into BJ in Illinois. So looks like the Chicago area. See if we can make contact with them. Were you thinking your power wasn't an issue? Are you thinking like power out of your radio or power to your radio? Yeah, I'm trying. I don't get very many. I get a lot of the East Coast, West Coast. So when I see people popping up in the center of the country, I go for them as well as the DXs. But they are not hearing. It doesn't look like they are hearing me at all. I'm hearing them at a negative 13. But it also looks like there could be a bunch of people that are stepping on. Oh, I'm still coming through. So I think I'm going to try for this Dominican Republic instead. HI3AA in the Dominican Republic. This looks like it's probably the first Colorado I've seen. But let's see what we can get with this Dominican Republic. So Dominican Republic, I'm hearing them at a negative, or I'm hearing them at a 5. They're hearing me at a positive 0 or a flat out 0. And we're still hearing the Chicago, suburbs of Chicago on the same, close to the same frequency range. So we have Dominican Republic just there. Let's see if we can get, looks like it's the day for the Caribbean. Let's try this Puerto Rico. So NP3DM in Puerto Rico. And there we go. Right down here. There's a lot of active in Puerto Rico currently. So let's see if we can make contact. I'm hearing them at a negative 16, so you finished your contact with LU. Your contact was LU-F2FB in Argentina. You finished the contact in Argentina. Excellent job. How strong were they hearing you? Because this Puerto Rico is not looking like they're hearing me at all. And there, oh, never mind that. Puerto Rico is hearing me. So I am hearing them on negative 19. They are hearing me on a negative 8. So not great, but not too bad either. So let's finish up with that. The contact below me is back. And we just finished up. Nope, they're not here. It doesn't look like they're hearing my reply, my reply rating, or my reply signal report. So there's, yeah. Now it's a negative 20. So it's, and I don't know. I think I'm going to slide down a little bit. Just, they went back to calling CQ. They didn't hear me, so they're calling CQ again. Excellent job on the Brazil ham radio, dude. Trying to see if I can finish up this Puerto Rico. And there we got, so moving down the waterfall seemed to work. We finished up the contact with NP3DM in Puerto Rico. So let's see about, let's try this CE CE5 MMS in Chile. Trying to make a long haul down here, way down here to almost the tip of South America with Chile. Ooh, they're hearing. I'm hearing them at a negative 12, and they're hearing me at a negative 11. Not too bad. Of course, with getting all these DX contacts today, we probably won't be getting them tomorrow. Just how my just how things usually work with me. So they're still not. It doesn't look like they're hearing my signal report. So we'll see. And there's the Roger Roger. That is a -9 hearing them, and they heard me at a -12. I'm seeing a lot of blue, not seeing too many green at the moment. This NP3DM is a Puerto Rico I just got. Okay, so here we have some. Let's try the LU. Oh, that's why the other one looks familiar. Did you said you're finishing up with LU2FB. Did you actually did you complete them successfully? And my USB connection just dropped on me, so I need to restart WSJT-X a moment. Welcome to those that are watching. Welcome to those that are watching on the replay. Hopefully you are making your own contacts as well. And let's see, right before WSJT-X crashed, I was trying to get LU5FPI. Let's see if I can still get them or if we're going to be going after someone else. Let's go after this LU2FB, the one that Ham Radio Dude was finishing contacts a while ago. LU2FB in Argentina. They are hearing me at a -12. I am hearing them at a -7. So not too bad. Again, not great. I haven't been seeing too many great, excellent reports today. Mostly, there are a lot of negative numbers, negative signal reports today. But that was a quick cycle through, and we have a Roger Roger. So and we're going to try for WH6S in Hawaii, but then I also have a HP2AT that is responding back to me. Panama is trying to get back to me, so let's see if I can do both of them. So we do not have Roger Roger from Panama, and I do not have a grid for him. So let's see. I'm going to do a quick search on PSK Reporter for HP2AT. And my PSK reporter is not wanting to play nice. There we go. That's what I want. FJ09. So we got our confirmation with Panama. Let's see if I can get this Hawaii still. And it looks like they are trying with someone else. Or actually, so someone else is trying to get them on the same, they're doing a 45 and this person is also doing a 45. So I don't know. But then I might be the one that's off. I think people are, so someone else is calling out to me. I think people are looking up my looking up my call sign and think I'm across in South Dakota, and South Dakota is a relatively sought after place. So we are somewhat WA4MB is calling out. So we'll make a contact with them and then see if we can get the Hawaii. So it is not, they called out to us, but it does not look like they are responding. So so I'm just listening for a little bit. See what we can pick up. So there's a Florida calling CQ and a couple more in the Caribbean. Let's try this Uruguay. CX1RL in Uruguay. Let's see if we can make contact with them. Way down there. Just check and see where I'm hearing signals from. Pretty much all southeast of me. And I'm hearing them on a negative 15, and they're continuing to call CQ. So it doesn't look like they can hear me. And so let's see who else. Let's go after this. Another one in Argentina. LU7CC. We are hearing them at negative 12. So let's see if they can hear me at all. So I've been going for about 45 minutes now. And so far I have made 9 contacts. So one thing that I'm sort of curious about is how my signal, how the direction my vehicle, so I am mobile in my van. So I'm sort of curious of how the direction of my van, how the direction my van is pointed, how that affects my signal. If you remember my live streams from last week, I was getting a lot of West Coast. It so happens that my van, where I was parked last week, was pointing west. As you can see now, I'm getting a lot of stuff to the east of me. It so happens that this week I am pointing east. So I'm sort of curious if it's the direction my van's pointed in, or it's the other aspect could be the topographic, the layout of the land around me. Um, in my location last week, there was a slight rise, a sort of hill right behind me. And I don't have that this week. So just curious of how the different things play together. And so this doesn't look like someone else is trying to get them. They're trying to make contact with someone else, and it doesn't look like the other person's hearing. So let's try this other. There's another Argentine country, contact. So LW2EDM. Let's see if we can make contact with them. So as you can see, the grid today, the waterfall today is pretty sparse, and not hearing anything there. So let's go after this PJ4EVA in Dutch Caribbean Bonaire. I'm not sure if I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Looks like just off the coast of South America. And someone else is snuck in there. So let's just turn off my transmitting for a little bit. Clear, see how the my space on the waterfall is. So my water, so I'm transmitting right here in the 850 block, and it's looking clear. So PJ for EVA just finished up with the Roger Roger to K6 TBC. So let's see if they will, if I can get them to respond to me. And it looks like someone else snuck in there. So let's go after this Uruguay CX1RL. Probably the same Uruguay that I was trying to get before, but let's try it again. Looks like that we're seeing that the person out in Chicago area is calling back again. And not hearing back from Uruguay. So let's see. Let's try this one down in Texas. XE2N. And they aren't in Texas. Let's see where. Okay, they are in Mexico, but I'm also getting a call from LW2EDM in Argentina. Let's see if we can, since they're responding to me, or they are calling me, let's see if we can, what if we can make a contact with them. And it looks like the person in Mexico is calling someone out, and Argentina is not hearing my signal report, and they're still doing a first call or a first level transmission. There we go. So I am hearing them at a negative 15. They are hearing me at a negative 20. So let's try this sorry, YV5ZV in Venezuela. Calling down here in Venezuela. Let's see if we can make a contact with them. Welcome to everyone that is watching via live stream. You can click up top if you want to join the StreamYard link up in the top that's pinned if you want to join. And welcome to all those watching on the replay. Thank you very much. Do not remember to subscribe and like the video. It is very much appreciated. You're still calling, and there we got this response from. We are still getting a, a response from Argentina. They have not heard us. So I am just gonna try to give them send them another Roger Roger report. Hopefully they can hear it this time. The Venezuela is not listening, so I am not so probably best to look elsewhere as well. And Venezuela is not hearing my Roger Roger. So just trying to send. Just trying to be nice. If they're trying to, just we sending the Roger Roger 73 to them so that they can close it up and get it in their books. There we go. We got a 73 from them, so we're good. They're good. Let's continue to try this Venezuelan again. Someone's there. I'm going to move up a hair. And they're not hearing us. So let's find someone else. Let's try to make a contact with W4KLP in Fort Pierce, Florida. That was a quick reply. I am hearing them at a -1. They are hearing me at a +3. Always like it when the exchanges go quick. And there we go. Roger, Roger, Roger. Let's go after this LU7CC. And this one is in Buenos Aires, Argentina. They're not. Oh, and someone else is calling. So someone W1JBD in Florida is calling. So we are hearing them at a 14. And let's see if they can hear us. Hi, Andy. How is your day going? Let's see. How is Florida hearing us? And there they complete. We are hearing them at a or a +7. They are hearing me at a +10. So that looks good. I'm seeing the Uruguay again, but I've tried them I think 2 or 3 times. Let's try this Argentina. It seems like every time we go after them, we keep getting interrupted. But I am hearing them at a -18, so it's a long shot. And it doesn't look like, but someone is calling for a DX in Ecuador. So let's see if we can try them. HC, that sounds familiar. HC1LM or LNM. And let's check the stats. Okay, I haven't made contacts with them yet, so I think I tried before, but I wasn't successful. Yeah, the 20 meters isn't pretty today. So we will see. But I have been making a fair amount of there we go. So we got a response back from Ecuador. So I am hearing them at a -14. They are hearing me at a -5. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. And there's a Roger Roger. So that is a good contact to Ecuador. And I've made contact with that. Cuba already. Argentina. Argentina I've tried multiple times. I haven't been able to get through. So let's see if there's anyone else currently. And that's the Uruguay already. Let's try just calling CQ a minute. See what we can get with calling CQ. Yeah, never mind that. NT6X registered in Santa Ana, California. They're coming up as a they're I don't know why they're coming up as a I don't know why they're coming up as a different color. And I think my WSJT-X just crashed. So just a moment. Yep. So let's see what we hear. So I might try this for a couple. I might jump down to listen on 40 meters and see if it's worth switching antennas out. This is Venezuela. I've already tried. Let's try this. Let's try this XE2N. Registered in Texas, but the grid they're giving is down in Mexico. So let's see if we can get them. It looks like they're responding to someone else. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Windows updates aren't pretty. We have a KD6PX, another one in California. Let's see. There we go. I'm hearing them at a -10. Whoa, they're hearing me at a +2. So it doesn't look like I'm having much issue going. My van is pointed east, so it doesn't look like I'm having much issue going and getting my signal out west. And there we have the Roger, Roger, Roger. "14 contacts so far in the hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes that I've been going. So let's see. So Ecuador we made, Argentina and Venezuela I've tried multiple times and nothing, I haven't been able to get them. So I am just about, ooh, Dominican Republic is calling. HI8 GSP in the Dominican Republic. I have gotten a Dominican Republic already today, but hey, why not? Let's try for another. And this, we were seeing an W8VS in Michigan. I'm going to try to get them a moment. Well, since Dominican Republic is currently responding to someone else. W8VS in Brighton, Michigan, right in the suburbs of Detroit. Let's see if we can make contact with them. I'm hearing them at a -19 and they are almost in the, if you would say the skip area. Don't usually hear too much from the anyone within like the couple states around me. So usually I getting the Pennsylvania is typically Pennsylvania, Ontario is typically the closest I've gotten usually. So let's see if we can get this this one in Michigan. And it doesn't look like we are. Let's go for another. Nope. Virgin Islands we've already gotten. Ecuador we've gotten. Let's go for this. Try this Dominican Republic again. HI8 GSP. We are hearing them at an even 0. So let's see if they can hear us. Nope. Well, it looks like they're finishing up with someone else. So let's give them a moment. Hmm. Let's try this. Let's try this Chicago again. Into BJ in New Linux. I don't know how to pronounce that. Uh, in I believe looks like the suburbs of Chicago, in Illinois. Trying to. I think both of these. I can hear them. I don't think either of them can hear me. Hmm. Okay. So the next one is a W8EO, registered in Lansing, Michigan, but that is not where the grid square is. The grid square is down in Florida. So it looks like we are talking to a snowbird who is down in Florida currently, or at least we're trying to talk to them. But they are transmitting in this big stack right here. So looks like there's 3 or 4 stations all trying to 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 uh, to transmit in that stack. So let's do a couple CQs and see what we can get. Then I might listen to the 40 meters and see what we can get. I'm hearing the N2 BJs continuing to call CQ. But it doesn't look like anyone's. Doesn't look like anyone's this calling back. So I'm going to turn off transmit. Oh, we do have someone calling back. PY5DD in Brazil. And so PY5DD confirmed, but we do not have a location for them. So let's go 5DD. Actually, let's do mm, someone has an easier way to do this. I am open to it. Right there. PY5DD GG46. They heard me, or I heard them at a -8. They heard me as a +2. So let's try CQ this time on the even transmission. Doesn't look like I'm getting anyone is hearing me. So between the bad bands tonight and just the fact that we've hit the gray line. Let's see. There's this. There's this guy right down here. I don't believe I've tried for him. So let's let's try for the person in Mexico. And it's not like in my call sign lookup to display. So it is XE1HYV down here in Mexico. So let's see if we can get them to respond. And just, yeah, the bands have just, look how empty the 20-meter band is now. So I see there's a Kansas person that I'm hearing. Let's see if they can hear me. They're currently trying to make a DX contact with someone else, but let's see if they can hear me and we can make a contact. They got through to someone in, they get through to someone in Argentina or Uruguay. So I see an El Salvador here. Let's just call out for them a moment. Yeah, the Kansas contact is going after Cuba. So let's just curious. Yeah, nothing. So let's see what we have for, and if I can find where my mouse is, there we go. Let's see what we can do listening on 30 meters. Looks like there might be like one contact right here. Yep. Yep, there's a couple right here in Florida and one in California. One in California is looking for Wyoming specific. So yeah, there's not much on 30. So let's switch up to 40. Okay, there's a lot more going on in 40. There's a lot more going on in 40. So let's, okay. Yeah, the whole East Coast is popping up again with 40. Looks like we have Utah, Wyoming, and there. So let's, and then we're getting some Europe. Okay. I have about 20 minutes before Good Game Ham Radio comes up. So I am going to switch out antennas a moment, and I will be right back. So I am back, restarting WSJT-X. Just checking my SWR moment. Make sure that we're good on there. And SWR is looking good. So we are ready to see what we can do for contacts on 40 meters. Okay, so we are getting someone calling for Alaska. Let's go. Let's try this. Okay, that's not the right window. And they still, okay, what is going on with this? There we go. That's the one I want. Call sign lookup. Quebec, Canada, VA2CW. Let's see about getting them. Looks like way over there, way up there. Looks like there is some Alaskan activity, so that might be a cool. And W and WSJT-X just crashed on me again. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Seeing if that contact's still there, but I'm not seeing them. So let's try. Here's another Canadian contact. This time in Ontario. VE3VT. Right there. VE3VT. Let's see if we can make a contact with them. Yeah, this is a lot more, and I don't know. I haven't played much on 40, so this is a lot more than, and a lot closer. So let's, doesn't look like they're hearing me. Let's try this one. N4HID in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Probably one of these two. This one right here. And there we have a response. I am hearing them at a negative 12. They are hearing me also at a negative 12. Looking good. Looking good. And they're still giving the signal report, waiting on the Roger Roger. Let's see if we can finish this. Yeah, my signal of listening to them dropped to a negative 17. So, and still getting a signal report from them. Gonna move up the dial. See about transmitting at 1450. See if I can get heard better up here. Let's go after this HI8K. That sounds very familiar. Nope. We've made a couple of Dominican Republics, but not that one. So, and we're on a different band, which would be, I think, would be kind of cool to be able to get someone on both, work someone both on 20 meters and 40 meters. See how things are going. They are still calling out CQ, but we are not hearing them at all, or they are not hearing me at all. Let's take a. They're responding to someone in Canada. Taking a time off, and that might be why I'm not getting heard at all. So let's try going way down here. So they did this exchange with Canada. They were hearing Canada at -6, and Canada was hearing them at a +9. But they did not hear. It doesn't look like they heard back. So go on for a few more minutes. Good game ham radio will be starting on the hour, so in about 10 minutes. So we go a few more minutes until they start up. Let's try this NU1T in New Hampshire. And someone, there we go, HI8BK from the Dominican Republic is responding. They wrapped up with their Canadian contact. So I am hearing them at a -14, and they are also hearing me at a -14. And they are trying to work both stations because here they are um, wrapping up, doing a Roger Roger to the Canadian station. And there is our Roger Roger. So we are good. They heard us finally at a -11, and we heard them at a -17. Just seeing what we have. And when I was originally listening, I saw some of the Canary Islands and out here in the Atlantic. So I was wondering if any of them still coming through. Let's try this one. KC3OLH in Danville, Pennsylvania. A lot of weak signals. Not a lot of good signals at all. There we got a signal report from Pennsylvania. It is I am hearing them at a -3. They are hearing me at a positive or at a -1. And there is the Roger, Roger, Roger. Let's try this. WB 2U BW in Franklin, Kentucky. Let's try to see if we can get this British Columbia next. So Kentucky came back. I am hearing them at a -17. They are hearing me at a -5. So the question is, do I want to go after this Cuba or do I want to go after the Alberta? And I'm actually probably going to try to go after the Alberta. I've gotten a couple of Cubas. I don't think I've gotten an Alberta before. Calgary, Alberta. VE6XY is the next one I'm going to try to go after. Just sort of saving it over here. I am going to try to finish up the try to finish up this Franklin, Kentucky a moment. I'm going to slide up a hair. Just in case that looks like pretty full. So I'm going to slide up. They're not hearing me again. So let's try after this Alberta, Canada. Nope. There's a Roger Roger from Kentucky. And Calgary is calling CQ again. So let's see. Or no, actually that is me double clicking on it. They are finishing up. They're calling 73 on their call. So let's see if they will respond to me now. See if I can wrap up the night with a contact in Calgary. And there we go. I am hearing them at a -6, and they also are hearing me at a -6. So thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully we can get a Roger Roger on this one. And 73, go enjoy Good Game Ham Radio's live stream over there, and we will see. I will probably be doing. We have the FT8 off tomorrow, and I will be doing probably doing another practice session before the beginning of the Thursday night ham radio playlist. So 73, everyone, and hopefully I will see you and uh, talk to you guys later. Thank you.